Okay, bro, I'm warning you right now. This is going to contain spoilers for the manga who doesn't read the manga for My Hero Academia, okay? If you only watch the anime, get out of here right now. I'm giving you literally like 10 seconds. I'm counting down right now, bro. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're still here, you're honestly screwing yourself over. And if you try to tell me anything in the comments, I will hunt you down. I know how to find IP addresses. Alright, bruh. I think after many days of searching for this evidence, I have finally found the UA traitor. Now, this dude has been lying beneath our noses this entire time. And you would think it's Monoma, right? No! You think it's Speaker? No! You think it's the frog chick? No! Well, kind of maybe. I don't know. She's kind of creepy. But anyway, it's actually Ayama from Class 1A. Now, here's why. Okay, guys, so the first evidence we have is the USJ incident in Chapter 21, page 11. This is where the students talk about the event that had happened, and Ayama pops in out of nowhere and asks everyone where they think he is. Once someone finally asks him, he then says that it's a secret. This may be him trying to test and see who's paying attention and who's not, but we'll get more into that later. The second piece of evidence is the training camp incident on chapter 81, page 6, where Ayama is hiding behind a bush from Dabi and another villain, and he's conflicted about whether he should join the fight or stay out of it. Now, I know this is supposed to be a theory confirming that he's a villain or the traitor, but it's kind of weird that he's hiding from the other villains, right? Well, at this point in the story, he may be conflicted on whether or not he should either help the villains or stay on the side of the heroes, because he may be getting more and more attached with his classmates and the school itself and not want to be the traitor anymore. Even at the end of the chapter where he shoots the laser at the compression guy who holds Bakugo in a marble, he obviously feels very regretful after shooting that laser at him, and even the dude even comments on his laser saying that laser ... he said ruined my show. Now, that could be, I don't know, maybe him hinting at the fact that he knows what that laser is, but at this point in time, I have no idea. So the biggest piece of evidence that I have for you guys is what I call the cheese incident. This happens on chapter 167, page 14, where Ayama forces Deku to eat a piece of cheese. This chapter starts off like a regular old chapter, and Deku, Uraka, and Ida are about to go have lunch. Deku says, "I'm starving," and in the middle of him saying that, Ayama pops in and forces him to eat a piece of cheese. On the next page, Ayama takes a bite out of that same piece of cheese that Deku had bitten into. Now, people who are somewhat supporting this theory claim that, oh, this is just Ayama being weird, so we should just brush this off. But they're forgetting about the one-for-all quirk. Because one for all works like this. You willingly give up your DNA, and that's how you pass down the quirk, right? Even when All Might was trying to explain it to Deku right after the Stain incident, Deku had thought that he had given the All for One quirk accidentally to Stain because he had licked his blood. But All Might then explains that it's only giving up willingly. So right after he takes a bite, Ayama takes a bite out of the cheese, he takes a pause. This may be because he doesn't know that it has to be given up willingly. Even at the end of this chapter, we see on page 17 that this man Ayama is literally standing outside this dude Deku's balcony, staring at him as he's going to sleep. Now you would think, oh, this is just Ayama being weird Ayama, right? But notice who's talking as this scene is going on. In the box it says, "and he had begun to show his true nature." Now remember, the person who's narrating this story is future Deku, so he already knows what has happened. So the fact that he says his true nature implies that something must have gone on with Ayama right after this incident took place. Okay, so then after that, chapter 168, page 4, Deku opens up his blinds because he fears that somebody was looking at him outside of his balcony, and he sees that Ayama had left some cheese on his balcony that spells out, I know. Now, this could possibly imply that he knows Deku's secret, or he knows about One For All's secret. So in chapter 168 on page 12, we see Ayama refine his laser and spell out a phrase that says, still waters run deep. Now, when you look up this term, it means a quiet place or placid manner may conceal a more passionate nature. Now, he could be describing One For All here, but I'm not totally sure. This is just a quick thought. Now, the last piece of evidence that I want to talk about Ayama being the traitor is the subtle hints that Horikoshi has been giving us since the manga has even started. In the anime and in the manga, there are scenes where Ayama is looking towards the reader/viewers and possibly even trying to see if people are paying attention to his character. Another example is the subtle mannerisms Horikoshi gives Ayama's character. For example, when they're standing next to each other during the final exams, everybody is standing facing one direction except for Ayama, who is facing towards Deku or the readers. I finally want to tie this situation to a movie called The Prestige. This movie is essentially about two magicians trying to one-up each other and come up with the greatest magic trick of all time. It's a movie with constant illusions, and the twist centers around the use of deception and seeing if the audience is paying close attention because the answer is right in front of them the entire time. This is just like Ayama because he has been the traitor pretty much since the beginning, and he's constantly trying to see, or Horikoshi's trying to see, if we're paying attention to who the real traitor is and not being distracted by these red herrings like Monoma, who would be too obvious as the traitor. But this is just my theory. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, and if you have any critiques of my theory, please let me know.